Hello guys, the name is Matthew here and welcome back to my channel. And so I just got a sad news that one of another WWE Hall of Famer have passed away peacefully, and it's none other than the Iron Sheik. Had just passed away at the age of 81. Um, so So the Iron Sheik was born in March 15, 1942, and is one of the great, wrestlers of his generation. And it's so sad that to hear the news that he passed away. And also, Dwayne the Rock Johnson have some message about the death of the Iron Sheik. So, this is from a YouTube channel called Yuri Empire. Shout out to you, Yuri Empire. I'll put his channel down in the description, and let's hear what Dwayne the Rock Johnson have to say about the Iron Sheik.
And we lost a pro wrestling legend today, the Iron Sheik. And I just want to say, well, a few things. Most importantly, I want to send my love and my support, my strength, my light, my mana, and my condolences to the Iron Sheik's family, who I consider Ohana. They are a family of ours too as well. As I think a few of you may know, I grew up calling the Iron Sheik Uncle Sheiky, and when my dad and the Iron Sheik used to wrestle together, not only in the WWE, but also before that, when we were living in the Carolinas, in North Carolina, and my dad and the Iron Sheik were wrestling together there for the National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA. Uncle Sheiky would come over to the house, and his wife would babysit me, and I was about 8 years old at that time, and I was a pain in the ass even then. So God bless that woman, his wife Carol. Thank you, Carol, for putting up with all my shit as a kid. I hope you guys are staying strong, and again, I'm so sorry to hear the news, and I will say this, as someone who has professional wrestling in his blood, and had it not been for the world of professional wrestling, I would not have the life that I have today, because it was everything. And my grandfather was in pro wrestling, my dad, my cousins, my grandmother, everybody, you name it. So as a man who loves professional wrestling, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the Iron Sheik and all of his accomplishments. And of course, there are so many Iron Sheik stories that are just classic and legendary as the man himself. I'll share this really quickly with you guys. So when I first started as a rookie in the WWE, it was a WWF at that time. In the world of pro, there is no world like pro wrestling. And when you're a rookie, you better tie your boots up pretty fucking tight, because that locker room is a tough one, and if you could survive it, then you got a good shot at making it. So when I first came into the WWE, the Iron Sheik had pulled me aside because, again, he was family, and he said, "Baba, let me tell you something." He said, he had this great accent. He said, "You come into the locker room, you sit down, you shut your mouth, you don't say anything, and you just watch and you learn. And then," he said, "and then you understand who the good people and who the jabronis." And then, by the way, as simplistic as that sounded, it was true. I sat there every night in the locker room, I'd shut my mouth and I'd just watch and I'd learn. And of course, a couple of years later, when I became The Rock, I borrowed the term jabroni, and The Rock says, "You jabroni, shut your mouth and know your role." Oh, I use that word, that jabroni. And by the way, jabroni became a fixture in lexicon. I believe it's in the Webster's dictionary now, and they give me credit for it. No. The truth is, all the credit goes to the Iron Sheik, because that was his word. He used it. I just happened to come along and, start saying it in my promos. "You jabronis!" But Iron Sheik, thank you. Thank you for the memories. And perhaps more importantly, thank you for paving the way for guys like me who love pro wrestling. So thank you, Iron Sheik, for the memories. You are a legend. You will be missed. but never forgotten.
So there you have it, that doing the Rock Johnson's message to the death of the Iron Sheik, and also the like Yuri Empire. Thank you so much for making this video, Yuri. Thank you so much. I'll put Yuri Empire's YouTube channel down in the description below, and also don't forget to so right now I'm going to take a moment to uh, have a moment of silence to the Iron Sheik. In just I have like a 10-second moment of silence, and hope you guys can follow, and and the moment of silence starts now. Thank you so much for the moment of silence. And as you know, the Iron Sheik legacy, his soul, and his pride will never ever be forgotten. It still lives on in this world, and so my condolences to the Iron Sheik families, and thank you so much for watching, guys. God bless and stay safe.